Hi YouTubers. I'm still trying to work out why Aaron is the way he is. I know I've done a video on him previously, but I don't understand why he's got this hate in him so much. Because all I've ever done is tried to make him happy. I've paid for him many times. I've took him out. I've done things for him. I've helped him get I've helped him get DLA. I've helped him get support in the past. I've helped him get housing support in the past. I've took him to Redditch many times to help him visit his family and different things. Yeah, I just can't understand it. My fire was left on for over a week, which could have blew the house up. We were stood in the living room a few weeks ago, and he just suddenly says to me, I was looking around to see whether everything's off, which I normally do, and he just suddenly said to me, oh, the fire's on. He didn't even walk over to the fire, he just says, oh, the fire's on, and he went over and switched it off, and I didn't think anything at the time. It was just afterwards I thought, oh, how on earth did he know that the fire was on when he wasn't even near the fire? Yeah, I find it really mind-boggling. Because I always check, because I've got OCD, I check everything, that everything's switched off. I'll go around the house at least four or five times and checking everything's off before I go to bed. So I don't really understand why he does that. I don't understand why he cut the brakes to my bike last year. The only thing I can think of is that he's taken out on me because of the problems he had in the past with his cousin James Johns, or James Smith, I'm not sure what he calls himself. What he told me was that his cousin that he slept with, used to chuck him out of bed every time they had sex, and he used to have money off him and this, that and the other, and I don't know how true that is or what, but I just wish he'd get out of this really dark place, this real darkness that he seems to be in all the time. Because I don't understand it. I mean, I've helped him with loads of different things. I mean, I'm there for him, and I just really don't understand it, to be honest. No. No, I don't understand it. I mean, I sit here praying for him and that, and all he does is hate me. Completely baffled why. Completely and totally baffled why. Yeah, completely baffled why. I don't think he even knows himself why he's the way he is. I know he used to have a drinking problem when he was younger. He's told me that himself. I get the feeling that he's a really high soul, but I also get the feeling that he's a lost soul, or a soul that's lost its path. And I hope he finds peace. I pray he finds peace. I hope he's okay. I've got damage to the house still. I've still got damage to the house, which I need to pay to get repaired. But I'd rather know that he's okay rather than the house rather than worrying about the house. Because I'm not bothered about a house, I'm just I don't know really, I just don't know why he's like he is, but trouble is, if I get back with him, the same thing seems to keep happening. We have a few weeks which are good, and then it just goes more and more downhill. If I want to go cycling, he doesn't come with me cycling. If I want to go to the Malvern Hills, he doesn't come with me to Malvern Hills. If I want to meditate, he doesn't want to meditate. If I want to go swimming, he doesn't want to go swimming. Well, sometimes he'll go swimming, but yeah. I don't know, I just feel like he's not. I just felt really unhappy when he's here most of the time. I don't know why. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I asked him whether it was okay for me to go back to mine for the night, because we were staying at a friend's. Because of the damage to the house, I didn't trust him, so we stayed with a friend, and we've been staying with a friend, and he's damaged my friend's flat as well a bit. There's cigarette burns in the carpet and marks on the bathroom door, and there's also cuts into the table. Here, my friend's flat. Yeah, I just don't know why he's like the way he is. I mean, I had really high hopes when I met him. I was hoping that he was the right one for me, and he's the first person that I gave my heart to in years. Pardon me. I just don't understand him. I really don't. A few weeks ago, I says, "Can I have a night apart from you?" And he was getting hysterical and crying and this, that, and the other. And I had to phone my sister to try and calm him down, and she also couldn't understand what was going on. She couldn't understand why he was crying and getting hysterical. I told him I was only going back for the night because I couldn't sleep, because he snores in his sleep. But that wasn't the reason I was going back. The reason I was going back is because I was spending all constantly with him. He was getting to the point where he was dragging me down and making me depressed and stuff. And I found that going back for a night here and there to mine helps my peace of mind. But obviously didn't help his peace of mind, because he switched from being hysterical to me going back to the next couple of times when I've gone back, and it wasn't every night, it was only like once a week, to kind of give myself some clarity, some peace of mind. He was completely the opposite. He was like kind of like shrug his shoulders, like he wasn't bothered me going back. He jumps from one extreme to the other. One minute he can't live a minute apart from me. The next minute he's not bothered whether he never sees me for his entire life. And I find that really, really difficult when I'm around him. I find that really, really difficult. The fact that one minute he wants me and the next minute he's not bothered whether he sees me in a grave, basically. He's not bothered if he never sees me for, yeah. So Hello, you. Hello. Hello, YouTubers. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't understand Alvin. No, I don't think I ever will. Seems to get worse each time I take him back. Last time he was really nice to me was probably about 2014. After that, he got back with his ex, his cousin in Wales, and just after Christmas, he says he was going to see me at New Year, and then I found out of his friend Di that he'd gone off to Wales to his cousins. She said the whole family told him not to, but he went anyway. So yeah, I just find him a really selfish, self-centered person who's only ever interested in himself. Yeah, I just hope and pray that he doesn't turn back to drinking or turn back to his cousin, because I know he won't be happy if he goes back to his cousin. But I think I've got to get out of this habit of trying to save him all the time. The only one that can really save him is himself. He can't save. The only person we can really save is ourselves. I just hope he can find the willpower to save himself, to help himself, to get himself out of this dark ditch, this dark water, this dark lake. I hope he finds the willpower to get out of it and pick himself up, and yeah. Pardon me. Okay. God bless and good night. Namaste.